from the frat house. It has been a couple of weeks, and I think I'm going to do a video and tell you why. We had an emergency with one of the boys. Everything is fine now. He's fine. We're all fine. Kind of one of those situations where you really learn a little bit of something about yourself. For me, and for him too, I think. So I think I'll do a separate video about that and tell you guys what was up, just because I think it's important. It's a situation that I don't think a lot of us think about very often. I'm sure a lot of us do, but it'll be clearer. I'll do a video. I think we're going to call it the frat chat. It'll be the frat chat number 1. I've never done just a plain old chat video. So what I have for you today, something special. I showed you guys in my last video that I was using the personal size inserts from DIYfish, the Life Mapping Basic Planner, and then the Amazing Life inserts. So the basic planner was project planning and time management. Okay, what do you have to do at what time? Where can you slot your projects in to the available time that you have? Does that make sense? And then helping you break down those projects as well. The Amazing Life inserts then was basically your calendar or your diary, whichever term you prefer. That was a month on 2 pages, and then several different layouts for your days. So the Amazing Life one comes with month on 2 pages, day on 2 pages, day on 1 page, week on 2 pages, and then some to-do lists, some expense lists. It's like 9 things in one set. It's beautiful. So I was using a day on a page and the month on 2 pages combined with the Life Mapping basic set for project planning. And this isn't like my Productive Flourishing pages that I showed you guys. Those live in my desk size DayTimer Malibu. That's for really breaking my projects down. In my personal, I basically pull information from my desk size, and that goes into my personal because I'm working on that stuff a lot when we're out and about. So it's just, rather than haul both binders, just basically this week's stuff gets put into the personal. I'm babbling, I'm sorry. So Fish at DIYfish showed me that she has kind of upgraded her life map. Hi, how you guys doing? Her life mapping basic inserts, and she's combined them. So now it's called Life Mapping Basics version 2, and I'll put the link down in the description bar for everything, to her blog and her Etsy shop as well. This set gives you it's kind of hard to describe. That's why we do video, right? You can see everything in one layout. You can see your month, your week, and your current day all in one spread right in front of you. And it still fits into my Malden personal size. It's amazing. Her brain is a force to be reckoned with. I kid you not. Wait till you guys see this. Again, comes with different layouts for the days. I'm kind of tinkering with 2 days per page right now. 2 pages per day right now. And then the week is on 1 page, and then the month is on 1 page. But you also get a grid for your month, a weekly checklist grid for your week. So it is really cool. I am telling you, she's a smart cookie. Very smart. Fish, you've done an awesome job. So I'm going to flip the camera around and argue with gravity a little bit, and I'll show these to you guys. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions or any of that good stuff, let me know. Sorry about all the glare from the window. There's actually a teeny bit of sun out today. We don't know how to handle it, and ignore the mess behind me too. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you all for commenting and subscribing and reading the blog and all that good stuff. You guys are amazing. You are totally amazing. Adore every single one of you. So I will show you this, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay? Bye-bye. Okay, guys. So here is the setup for the Life Mapping Basics version 2 from DIYfish. Okay, so this is personal size. Does come in other sizes, okay? It's not just the personal size. I want to say she does a DayTimer and an A5 set for each as well, but don't quote me on that. Go check her blog or her Etsy shop that I'll link down below, okay? So here we have November. This was my month on 2 pages before, my layout from before, okay? This is what the version 2 Life Mapping Basics set looks like. You get contents pages to print out, so you can number your pages. You have boxes at the bottom. Sorry, I'm kind of working in a tight spot here. Boxes at the bottom to number your pages so that you can keep a running set of contents, kind of like bullet journal, okay? So there are, I printed 2 of those. And then, this is one of my favorite things about this. I love to print out pictures and put them in the planner, but I found that I wasn't having a lot of room to do so because a lot of days I do a lot of writing in the planner. So this is nice. This whole thing, this is all that prints on it. All the rest of this is blank space. It does print with a tab here for the year and the month, so that's easy to find stuff, especially once you have it archived. And then this all folds out. So when you print them out, it shows you where to cut, shows you what's a folding line and a cutting line. Really, really easy to do. I didn't have any problems printing them at all. And I have these clipped together, so let me pull out the clip. Okay, here is the full setup. So there is the front page, and then this is all one 8.5 by 11 piece of paper here, right? This folds out from my monthly chart. Okay, you can do, if you were tracking, let's say you were tracking blood pressure or blood sugar or weight or anything like that, how much water you drank every day. You could draw a graph out here if you want, and I'm pretty sure Fish has a picture of that on her blog where you can see that. Really cool. So you've got a huge stretch for the month for whatever you want. You can put tasks and have other things you're charting on here if you want. Loads of room. Okay, and then when you flip it over, you have your month, your week, your weekly chart, and then your day lays on top of this. I'll show you that in a second. But check out this month. I love the way this is laid out. All of your Mondays are together, all of your Tuesdays are together, so on and so forth. So your week runs vertically like this. So if you have something going on every Friday, you can write it in for every Friday. If you have something going on across a span of days, just mark it off for a span of days. See how that works? So it just runs vertically. Your weeks run vertically instead of horizontally, and I like that everything, each Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they're all together across the rows this way. So it's the teeniest, it seems like the simplest little tweak, but I love it, and it makes this fit on one page, really, or one section of a page, I should say, really nicely. Okay, and what I'm going to do is flip ahead. This was the week after I got this, so I kind of went back and filled stuff in on this part so you could see it. Let me get to this week. So in your current week, you unfold everything. This is where I had this clipped. Alrighty, I'm not going to reclip it right now. So you have your month, your week, your weekly chart, and then your day. See how that works? Okay, so you have everything in one spread. How freaking awesome is that? And I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but if I don't clip this back together, it's going to make me nuts. Little OCD much, huh? Alrighty, so when you lay out those projects, you can put them on your monthly chart if you want. We just have a lot going on right now and a lot of projects going on, so I keep all of it in my desk size. And I just transfer stuff over as need be. Plus, we have ongoing projects like work stuff, coding, things like that. I mean, that's going to be there. So that's kind of an ongoing project. It still gets written in, you know, I still put the tech coding in. But the nice thing about this is you can take this setup, keep your events on here so that you know when you have to be where, okay? And on your weekly chart, this reminds me kind of like the vertical column on the Life Mapping Basics sheet that I showed you in the previous video, and then the section that she had in the middle where you wrote out your projects, and then I just draw a box around the day that I want to work on those. NaNoWriMo, I'm working on that this month, and I actually need to go back in and fill some of this in. I'm being a bad planner, look at that. I put a box around the days that I think I'm going to be able to work on this stuff, the days that I'm kind of planning to work on this stuff, and then it gets a little dot in it when the steps that I wanted to complete for that day are done. I put a little dot in the box so I can see exactly what days I did it versus what days I planned it. I do check them off too. I know that's totally overkill. You can already see here you did it, but when I can just glimpse down here really quick, one vertical column, see what I finished and what I didn't, that's just, my brain is very addled, obviously. I can't speak, so that makes it easier for me to see. So there's your month, your week, your weekly chart, and then your day lays right on top of that, and there's the day on 2 pages. The day on 2 pages has a little tiny face for you to mark how you feel, which I freaking love. the weather, which around here lately, if you wait 5 minutes, it changes again. So the other day I drew a little sun and then a slash and then a little cloud and then a slash, little raindrops, and I can't do justice to a stick figure, you guys. So I love being able to doodle a little bit. And this, a lot of free area to do whatever you want. In here, I put one thing I read that I want to remember, something I learned that day, something I'm grateful for that day, whatever the case may be. This is my one thing for that day. Okay, sometimes I run across it first thing in the morning, sometimes it's not till the end of the day. Tasks I put down here. In here, I keep track of how much coffee or water or both, generally, that I drink during the day. Okay, and then you have your vertical schedule. It's a 24-hour schedule, okay? Ends at midnight, starts at midnight up here. Okay, so you have the whole day. And then this page is just left wide open. Look at that. You do still have a small reference calendar down here. This section you can use a lot like the section over here if you want. And then you've got all this space. See, what I was doing before is I had a ton of tabs back here, and don't get me wrong, I still have quite a few, but I would think of, say, an idea for the book, and I would write it behind the tab for the book, and then it would be lost forever. It's still there, but I would forget to go look at it and incorporate it into the book until I looked back there for something else, and then I would stumble across 8 things that I had written in back there. This is where the beauty of this life mapping comes in. See this little dealie over here? Let me close some of this up so it's not in the way. I'm really working in a tight spot, you guys. Sorry. This is your life mapping index. And I love to color code, so this makes me very happy. There is a sheet that you can print out for free. And this, honestly, I just printed a blank, like one of these, one of the 2 pages per day, and I just trimmed this. I cut some cardstock to fit, put it right at the edge of the cardstock so that these boxes outside of this border were available for me. Okay, and I did the same thing on both sides. Okay, and according to how I color code things in my task list and the calendar and whatnot, that is how you fill in. Anything for the book is in brown. Anything for my blog, YouTube, and my personal stuff is in pink, blah, 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 blah. Okay, work stuff, the boys, the house, finances, Mike stuff, and family stuff. And then each page has the same little set of squares or rectangles along the margin. So if I make a note on this day, something I want to put in the book, which is this over here, this is going to get incorporated. Instead of writing it behind the tab in the back where I've learned I'm going to lose it, I mark it on this page somewhere. You can also put a little square by it in the color that coordinates with this color. I don't, just because I usually write that stuff in the same ink color that coordinates with this anyway. So I don't mark it with a box. I just write it in a coordinating ink color, in the same ink color. Okay, and then you mark it here. And then as your days go on, when you fan this out, which is kind of hard to do because I glued pictures on there, let me go back to October, it's easier. You can see all the days that I have stuff for the boys, the house, bill that I paid, something to do with hockey probably, because that's Mike's. Purple is like any work stuff, any projects pertaining to other people. So I can see really quick, and this isn't all of them, I took quite a bit of October out, but I can see really quickly where all my stuff for the book is, all my stuff for work is, all my stuff for the boys is. I don't mark a square for every little thing. If it's, a task, I have to remember that I'm, picking so-and-so up because they have a dentist appointment at 10 o'clock. I don't mark that over here. That's on my schedule. I don't need to mark it over here. What I personally use this column for is reference, stuff that I know I want to go back and reference. I may not be able to get out the laptop or the iPad and put this into the book exactly where I want it right this moment, so I'm going to mark it. I'll do it probably tonight when I have time. Okay, and then this page you just move back behind your current day. So here's my current day. Tonight, after I process everything for the end of the day, set up the task list for tomorrow, move your today marker, move this back a page, and you're set, you're back a page. Okay, so this really eliminated, to me it's almost the difference between running something like a Franklin Covey system or a Filofax system. And that's just my brain. I might be completely wackadoo in thinking that. When I used Franklin Covey for years, you kind of lived off of your day on a page or day on 2 pages, right? All of your info goes on these pages. Anything you want to keep for reference, you can move back and file later. That's kind of what I've gone to. I had a ton of sections in the back for, I was trying different things with the budget and keeping track of the bills. So I had a whole bunch of stuff back here because I was trying several different things out. And I couldn't settle on what I really, really liked. I knew what worked, but I didn't really like it. This has eliminated that. I did put a little post-it up here with bill due dates on it and the amounts. They're on my monthly calendar. In here, I just use little symbols. You know, you've still got quite a bit of real estate in here if you're creative with it. And that eliminated the need for me to have all of this reference back here. I wanted to keep track of confirmation numbers. Well, guess what? I just do that on the day that I pay it. I write whatever bill, what I paid, the confirmation number, and I make sure I give it a green tab. And then, at the end of your week, you want to go back to your contents page. And I use this just like the monthly index in... See, I haven't taken my old month on 2 pages out yet. I was transferring stuff. I use the contents page exactly the same way as I was using my monthly index in my DayTimer Malibu desk size. If there's, I know I haven't processed this quote yet. Let's say Saturday or Sunday, I'm going through my week. Oh, I didn't put that in the book where I wanted to. My pages are numbered. Page 20, can't see that, sorry guys. Page 20, so I would put book quote, page 20. And I've got it right here. You've got 2 columns on each sheet. So this is a fantastic combination between like a monthly index, bullet journaling type, where you've got a type of layout where you've got your contents plus your index for your color coding so that you can find stuff really, really quickly. That is what I like. I love this the most. I should have left those other pages in there so you guys could see them. I'm sorry. But that I can go through so quickly and see all my colors, exactly what's up. I love that. So that is pretty much it. They are, let's see, the Life Mapping Basics version 2 on Fish's site for the personal size is $8 US currency. It's November and December, and I like that because you can try it out. Print out a month, try it. For my printer, can't speak for every printer out there. I'm sure you guys understand that. Personally, for my printer, the printing instructions were very clear. It said print all, I believe it was print all the odd number pages or the even number pages. It was one or the other. Print all of the even or odd, reverse the pages, print the other that you didn't already print. So print all the even, reverse the pages, print all the odd. Reverse the pages for my printer meant print out all of the even pages, pull those pages out of the tray, and then go through and systematically reverse them, not spinning them around, but I took the top page, put it on the bottom. I reversed them all around in order from through the stack, if that makes any sense. I'm probably making no sense out of this, you guys. I need more coffee and I need more sleep. We've not only the emergency with the one boy, but everybody has been sick. I'm pushing 2 weeks of at least 2 people in this house being sick at the same time, and the toddler has had it the worst. So I have mush for brains. So if you have any questions about printing instructions, about the layout, about how I have mine set up in particular, just because that's the one I'm familiar with, let me know. If you decide to try this out, which I strongly suggest, if you have any questions about printing or whatnot, contact Fish. She is amazing. Fish, thank you so much. You have put together exactly what I was trying to put together with the Life Management Basic version 1 inserts and the Amazing Life inserts, and you've done it gorgeous in a gorgeous way. That layout of a month, a week, and a day is beautiful. Okay, I'm really babbling, you guys. I am so sorry. Can you tell I didn't like being gone? I missed you guys. So if you have any questions or any of that good stuff, let me know. I'm going to shut up now, and I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear if you try this, what you think of it, okay? So get a hold of me here, get a hold of me at the blog, it's carrieharling.com, and, shoot me a picture of your setup. I want to see it, okay? Thank you guys so much. I hope you're enjoying fall. Bye-bye.